Hey everybody, it's Merkel, and today I want to do a quick little video about the mounts coming out in 7.3. I'm really excited. I'll expand further as more information comes out about them, but I just wanted to show you them as well as my thoughts on how they're probably going to be obtained. So anyways, let's just get into it. The first one I'm showing you, pretty simple to guess where it comes from. It's called the Dark Moon Dirigible, and it's like a Zeppelin, pretty much, sorta. It's a rocket Zeppelin, and you're right, it cost 1,000 Dark Moon Fair tickets. So I would say if you want to prepare for 7.3, while I still see it being 3 to 4 months down the road, preparation is always key. If you can pick up a lot of like the fish that are used for tickets, or really anything that generates tickets quickly, stock them up, because as soon as 7.3 releases, they'll sell for very high in an attempt to buy this mount. Mount collectors love mounts. And anyways, the next one, really pumped about this one because of how it says it's obtained. Don't know what it means, but very excited. So it says Lucid Nightmare. It's a unicorn mount. Probably can fly. I'm gonna guess it doesn't sprout wings. Might say summon and dismiss. Now, sometimes if you link them in chat, if I link it in chat, it might say it. Summon and dismiss. It doesn't actually say it, but it says it's from Puzzler's Desire. Now, if you remember, the Riddler's Mindworm is Puzzler's Desire makes me think of the same thing as Riddler's Mindworm, because it says Gift to the Mind Seeker. So when you say Puzzler's Desire, I'm expecting a really long, fancy puzzle that I can't wait to participate in. It's a lot. I'm really excited for this one, and I'm gonna see what people are speculating on the PTR, and keep you up to date. I'm really pumped for this mount. Can't wait to see how it's obtained. Crazy. The next one is a new Mana Ray mount. So there's actually a Mana Ray, not Manta Ray, Mana Ray. Very strange. Definitely a unique something. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. Very unique new model for the patch. Definitely cool, but of course we're coming to Argus, so there's all kinds of new creatures. It says Mana Ray Mount Black, which leads me to believe maybe more of these will be added, since this one's a black one. And maybe there's going to be like a reputation mount. Like, since they like to go back to the Burning Crusade a lot, you know how the Manta Ray things, the Flying Rays, like, let's see, the Riding of the Rays, see, these were all reputations. You bought them for reputations. If you look, it even shares a similar model. You see how he's flapping and the way he looks? So if you look at that, and then if you look at that, it's definitely a different look, but very similar. Probably going to be reputation based. Just my estimations. Again, I don't have any information. I'm just going off of what I think, and you know, I will of course expand later when we get real information. Now, this one is called Light Forged Golem. I can't actually click this. I tried. I can't click it because it makes the game crash. There's no actual model for this right now, but Blizzard likes to have themes. Like if you look during Mist of Pandaria, the mount that Garrus dropped is like the boss in Siege of Orgrimmar, but it's also Scorpion. And the first time we saw Scorpion mount was in Mist of Pandaria, and it was from the Reputation, the Klaxi. So if you follow a similar process, because Blizzard seems to like to keep themes, you know, like they have a theme for the expansion. If you look at the mounts from what's it called? Infernals. The Infernal mounts. Okay. How their design is. I'm going to guess the Lightforged Golem is going to look in a way like the mounts from Gul'dan. Obviously, it's going to be much more holy. You don't have a name like Lightforged Golem and look unholy. But I tried looking on Google and I tried finding images of it. I even looked on Wowhead to see if there's any kind of like mount viewer for it, and I just couldn't find anything. But I'm going to guess, you know, they like to follow kind of patterns like that, and it's going to look similar in nature. And maybe it will be a drop inside of the new raid called, what's that raid's name? And Taurus the Burning Throne. Obviously it doesn't have all the loots yet, but you can see all the bosses' names and stuff. And just what I'm thinking, you know. The next mount on the list is a Talbuk. Again, falling back to the Burn Crusade, so they have Talbuks. Not a surprise, there's Broken on Argus, so of course they're going to have those as well. So Talbuk, it's a black one, Argus Talbuk. Obviously it's a different model if you compare it to the other ones. He's obviously a little bit fel infused. In a way, I kind of feel like maybe this one will be a rare mob drop. They haven't added... I don't think... I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any like rare mob drops in Legion so far. So maybe Argus Talbuk is going to be a rare mob drop. So that's something to think about. That's how I feel anyways. I feel like the Ray thing makes sense because it says black in its name and they intend to add a bunch of colors. That's going to be a reputation. I feel like maybe good old Argus Talbuk will be a mount drop. So, World Mob, whenever they expand the map further in good old Argus. Don't know it yet, though. They're adding a vicious war fox, so there will be more than one type of fox in the game now. His color isn't currently there, but it's safe to assume it'll be kind of black in nature, since a lot of them are, you know, the darker colors. So, vicious war fox. He's going to have some armor. I mean, you can kind of see the armor and stuff that he's going to be wearing. It's just not currently colored. So it's definitely going to be like that. It says Gladiator Storm Dragon. I can't see it. It's not listed anywhere. Like when I typed it in, nothing. So the Storm Drake, we know what the Storm Drake looks like. And I imagine he'll look like the Storm Drake, but with armor. Can I see it? Yeah, there it is. It's going to be an armored version of this, my guess. So, there's no actual model of it, but it says Storm Dragon. So the Valiar Drake, but with armor. The Vile Fiend sounds like probably a raid drop to me, because it even has the flavor text. It says, infused with acidic blood through a terrifying ritual, you can feel your control over this beast is tenuous at best. I'm feeling a raid drop. Not sure who it would make sense to drop off of. No idea. But I'm feeling a raid drop. Let's see if any of these look like they'd be the one to drop it. Looks like you're missing some legs there, Chief. He's probably a mob that's in the ground. Maybe he drops a green version of his brother. I don't know. They look similar. Can't feel bad for Demon Hunters because, you know, that's this looks a lot like the Demon Hunter mount, of course. The mount, class mount. And finally, the very last one, Shackled Herzl. Very, very odd looking beast. Definitely liking Blizzard's creativity on this one. It says, formed from the tormented bodies and souls of fallen members of the Army of Light, the Herzl is both fascinating and horrifying. Horrifying indeed. They definitely put a lot of creativity into it. Probably one of the creepiest things they've ever invited into the game. I was very impressed by this. I feel like this thing is definitely as unique as the model is, and how very, very I don't know how to say it. Like, they put a lot of effort into it, and it looks like it's definitely going to be a very rare mount. I can feel this being the mount that drops off of probably Mythic Argus, the Unmaker. Maybe, maybe not. Of course, I don't know. This is just speculation, but that mount is definitely... that is a creepy looking mount. Yeah, very creepy. Very, very wanted, though. I mean, if you. It's just got so much, like. It sticks out. That's why it's got to be some very, very difficult method to obtaining it. But it's not actually available. Nothing lists it. Like I said, a lot of this information, this is the very first build of the PTR. You can't expect much out of it. So, obviously more information to come. I'm just really excited to see where this one comes from. Oh, definitely is something as a collector I want. I need it. But that's the mounts that are coming with the PTR build. Love to keep you up to date about it. I can't wait to see what the puzzle is, because I've been loving these puzzles. The Riddler's Mindworm, the Sun Darter Hatchling. Just these puzzles are crazy fun. I love it, and I can't wait to see what the puzzler's desire actually is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little speculation on this stuff, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.